it's Dagmara here from Metamorphosis, and today I invited Ella.
Hi.
That I have been supporting for the last few months, especially for the last month more intensely, with my skills, knowledge, approach and understanding of reality. And Ella was really eager to share her testimony on the video. So Ella, if you can share with us, how was the coaching supportive to you?
I'm really thankful for your support, for your coaching. I would definitely recommend people taking a private session with you, because the way you work is just beautiful. It really shows that it comes from the heart, how all therapists should be working. I have had a lot of realizations during a short time since we started to talk. I went to therapy for post-traumatic stress disorder for 3 years, 2 times a week, and that didn't give me anything. It didn't, unfortunately, but our conversations has, and I'm being way more aware of situations and daily things, what I need and what I shouldn't be accepting, and just being way more aware of things.
Yeah, and how, as you said, like it helps me in daily situations, but how does the knowledge of like the inner child and the difference between the inner child dynamic and the adult self help you in like your dynamics with people in your environment, basically?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I live in a community, and sometimes you have interactions that stand out and usually I haven't really been aware of how I react or how to handle situations, and with things that you have told me, I see more clearly. I see, wow, wait a minute, this is my inner child. That's why I'm reacting like this, overreacting or not reacting at all and holding back, contracting, because that happens a lot. I also been aware of what my needs are, my boundaries, and a lot of the times that I've been accepting things that I shouldn't, and I have been doing that because that comes from my childhood traumas. So yeah.
So I guess, how does the conversation and the coaching help you with the self-awareness, and how is it different right now than it was before you met me?
No, it's you just woken up my mind. It just makes me see that I am an individual. I do deserve respect. I do deserve love. I do deserve everything that I've been just adjusting myself to, without any boundaries, without any needs. Because it's also like what you said, like a child, when a child is going through so many things, that there's no space for asking for needs, or because you're not being taught that you can have needs or that you can have boundaries. So then you have that with you in your adulthood. So you've been talking to me about this, and I'm like, wow, I do have needs. I just need to look deep inside me and try to figure out what they are, because I'm still learning about, like, okay, what are my needs, what are my boundaries, and I'm learning how to express them, which makes me feel very good, because that gives me a sense of value, which everyone should have. But I haven't understood that I have that, and that's also like the self-love. So it also comes in. So it's
so that's a tricky question. So does the self-awareness leads to self-love and empowerment as well?
Very much. And if you have that, there's not much else you need from outside, do you?
No.
Of course not. So yeah, you have been so helpful, so helpful to me. It's amazing.
How does my help, I guess, supported you in choosing yourself, through the recent circumstances, or recent because it's recent life?
It's I'm just starting to see myself more and deeper, and it's almost like giving birth to a new person. It's just, I mean, I'm still learning about this, but it's really like me taking more space in this world. Like, here I am. This is Ella. This is what I need. This is what I want and what I deserve. So, I'm just learning to take that space.
So, what's the next step?
Continue. I want to continue to understand and learn about this, and I would love to have sessions with you actually, because I mean it's very helpful. I've been doing so many things, like so many different type of healing and other things that, yeah, of course it has given me something, but not on this level. This is different. So yeah, I want to continue doing this.
Great.
To understand
I wonder
more,
if there is
yeah.
something else you want to say, or yeah, how do you feel internally
I
about
feel
yourself
good.
right now?
I feel way more empowered. I feel so much more empowered, and that feels good. Feels like I'm blooming, and it's very painful. I'm not gonna lie, it's very painful, and sometimes I get very confused. It's almost like I want to go back to this little girl that is like scared and just adjusting to everyone and everything, which I shouldn't, because that's not how you should be living your life.
Yeah,
Of
I mean,
course
it's maybe
not,
not
so-
about shoulds and shouldn'ts, but it's about understanding that we have that part that is the inner child, and it needs
Yeah.
a lot of care and compassion. And if we don't bring the care and compassion, the child can roam wild around, lost,
Yeah.
begging for love, people pleasing, and then we again lose ourselves, and that leads to self-loving or loving, LOTHING, and whatever, and like decreasing your own value and like just putting yourself down, because if you don't have strong boundaries, or sometimes we lose our setting boundaries as well, it's okay, it's what happens, but having that knowledge helps to mend things or fix things when somebody actually crosses our boundaries. Or we can, if the awareness comes, we can choose to choose ourselves,
Yeah.
versus people pleasing,
Yeah.
and that's also empowering. I'm just talking about from
Yeah.
my own
No,
experience.
but
here.
you're so right, and it's in everyday situation. It's in work, in relationships, with a man or with a woman, even with your family. Like it's in everyday situations with everyone, and it's just empowering. And it's not like a lack of respect, like you stating taking your place. You need to have that self-respect, and that's knowing your needs and knowing your boundaries is so important. Like,
It very is. So I don't know how to finish that testimony. Thank you, Ella, very much for wanting to share with the whole world how have you experienced my presence and my sort of coaching. And and if you guys wanna how to say
a session with
experience
Dagmara.
sessions with me, you are more than welcome.
You should really have sessions with Dagmara. She's so present in what she does, and yeah, she really works from her heart. And if you're gonna do any type of therapy with anyone, you should go with someone that works from their heart,
Yeah,
and
that's
you really do that. You really see the person, and yeah, that's what's needed.
So thank you. And,
Thank you.
Lots of love, self-love and
Yeah.
self-acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao.